I am so grateful to remember who I am. I am so grateful to remember why I am here. I am remembering why I am here. I remember why I'm here. Hey everybody, it's me, Laura Lely. Remind yourself, I remember why I am here every day so that you can remember more about what you actually came here to do. Yeah, because guess what? We actually all came here for a reason, not just whatever it is that you're doing in your daily life. It's kind of a very important fact. We're here for so much more than what we're doing right now. So, welcome aboard. Luna loves tarot, so does Laura. Okay, so what had happened was I was just shuffling to get a few cards out, see what the mood is. Few things. You're like the little engine that could, what is it? Like, you know, the earlier message was just keep going, but like, it's like people are pissed that you're still going, that you haven't stopped, that you haven't given up. Like, people paid for some type of services to have you, like, I don't know, slowed down, blocked, stopped. Or people just think they were really good at energy work and they tried to stop you. But whatever, it doesn't matter because here you are, still shining. Excuse me, that's my burpee water. Luck is on your side, baby. Luck is on your side. What else did I see? Oh yeah, lucky. And lucky. You're lucky, baby. You're like, it's not luck. It took so much to get here. It's not luck. I get you. I feel you. I know. Okay, I feel you. You're like, hey, bro, I worked so hard to get here. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing. You are lucky. You're the luckiest person in the world. Claim it, say it. I am so lucky. I am the luckiest person I know. I'm always getting everything that I ever wanted. All of my dreams are coming true. I am so grateful that I have patience and I'm allowed divine timing to be real and play a role in my life. I believe in divine timing and I believe in my luckiness. And I am grateful for the balance, so I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. The patience that was required of you helped you to build a foundation and create balance within your life so that you could receive these lucky things. You had to be prepared for what is coming. That is what is happening. It is bigger than you could ever imagine. And that is why it has been such a uphill. Like, you knew you came here for something big, but you didn't know what it was, and then you've been prepared for it, but you couldn't figure out what it was. So then you're like, is this just all complete BS? What the heck am I doing? And God just kept saying, please know that divine timing is at play. You need to stay patient, and you stayed patient. You accepted that everything happens in divine order. You do accept. I am accepting. I am grateful that everything happens in divine order. I am so grateful for the divine order of things. When I pulled this fire card, I was looking at the flame. And so I did read about it. Light, creativity, drive, purity, passion, and new opportunities. The element of fire can free you from freedom. It can free you from boredom. Clear karma and give you energy required to take action. Be warned though, too much fire can also burn. So be mindful of utilizing this energy wisely by channeling it creatively. Okay, we can do a lot of things with that fire that burns within us, can we not? So make sure to channel that fire wisely. But you've got it and it is turned on. That is what is coming through. You've got it. It is turned on. Your fire has been ignited. It is sparked. Meditate on the symbol and with the assistance of the candle to inspire creativity, motivation, and passion. This is the alchemy of fire. for fire alchemy. That's what the symbol is. And this is the alchemic symbol for fire. So just think of all the triangles that you've seen in your life and just know they've been speaking to you. Why do I get this burst of energy when I see a triangle? That's why. That's why. That's why. Okay? So when we think of symbols, they're used a lot in our daily lives. And just be aware of what they put in a lot of these symbols. You know, a lot of times these symbols are used for cautionary, construction, slow down, ooh, careful, don't burn too bright. So just remember, like, when you see those symbols and they've got like a yield or slow down, it's like they're trying to slow down your fire. And your fire can't be put out. Your fire was ignited, and that's that life force energy that's why you're still here. That's what keeps you going. They could never put out your flame, and so now you're burning brighter, and luck is on your side. That was another one I was going to read. What a cool reading, because a win-win outcome is forecast. Not only is luck on your side. A win-win outfit. A win-win outfit. What? A win-win outcome. Well, it would be nice if they put numbers on these cards. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Did we just have a new moon, Luna? Yeah. Libra? Justice. Justice. Justice is yours. Okay. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy of adventurous and even willing to try to take a few new risks. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful you don't bet on the farm. I can read, I promise. Okay. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring the life metaphorically. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. I am so grateful that luck is on my side. And I am lucky. Luck is on my side. And oh yeah, I was going to shut that off, but I just kept it on because my earbuds were on, so hopefully that you could hear all of this. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. And so this channel is about remembering why you are here, who you are. Remember? Luna loves tarot. I was going to call it that. I might still change it, but either way. Luna remembers tarot. Anyway, I feel like tarot is a nice way to open up your mind to the possibilities of other things that you just don't think about sometimes, okay? And also, give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. Yeah, does anybody ever just say, hey, you're alive, good job, keep that shit up? No, everyone's just like, well, what are you gonna do next? How are you gonna make more money? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna be the best? How about good job you fucking woke up today? Good job you made it. You're still here. Good job. I think we need to hear that once in a while. Thank you, Cosmic Oracle cards. You're doing a good job with this whole living thing. Yes. Okay. This one we were going to read quick. And What did I do with the card meaning reading thing? Okay, I feel like these things happen for a reason, so if I am meant to find it, it will pop up when I find the box that those cards came in. Let's just figure out what dragon is here to assist you. Earth and Fire Dragon. Oops, I chucked that. I think this one was what meaned.
This is what meaned to come out. English is good on this channel. You're welcome.
All right. Omega Dragon. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Bro, what is creation but fire? But your spark to create. That lucky drive that is in you that says, hey, go here, do this, do that. Turn off the headphones I'm hearing. Take off the earbuds for a minute and let the world surprise you and shock you and ooh you and ah you. Hold on, just one sec. I can't even get the box open. It's like suction shut. Here we go. What? I thought this was Messages of Org. Cosmic. Then what are these cards? Where did these come from? Maybe that is the message. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. Trust your guardian angel. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Instead of saying, poor me, every time you have a difficulty or misfortune, say, thank you for this lesson. God, I am watching, I am listening, I am remembering, I am here. I am grateful for the guidance. I'm grateful for what magic is around the corner. I am grateful for all the miracles in my life. I am grateful for all the good things. Remember to just stay grateful, grateful, grateful. What the heck, Bobby? Okay, well, I guess, it seems like this is just interrupting our flow, but it really isn't. So there's things in your life that as soon as you start to get in a flow of something interrupts it. A text message, a person, a conversation, a phone call, an email. There's the box. Maybe that's just, they just came like this and oops, the daisies. Well, this is going splendid. Let's see what this one says. I love lamp. All right. So, I am not editing this, so you're welcome and you're lucky you got to see all of this. Oh goodness, what a great ride this has been. What dragon flipped out, by the way? I bet you've been wondering this whole time. You're like, what dragon am I? And then she went 90 different directions. You're the black dragon. It cocoons you so that your divine potential can grow and grows. So if you've been feeling unseen, there's a reason for that. You weren't ready to be seen yet. It wasn't your time. Allow the hibernation, the incubation process to let you grow into what you came here to grow into. If you try to release too soon, you don't dig up a flower because you were like, okay, well, you gotta grow now. I'm sick of waiting, and you don't go and dig it up because then the beauty and nutrients and all the things that it needs to blossom and bloom and grow big, they're not there. They haven't done all the things that they needed to do yet in order to allow you to blossom and grow. I know this message is making sense for someone out there, so I am glad that you saw this message, and I hope you know that you do have the power to create the life that you love. Remember that. Yes, it does seem like I'm all over the place, but like I said, I'm just going to go with the flow here and believe that everything that was needing to be heard is heard. You heard? Oh, also, I am in the middle of searching for another job because the world just keeps spitting me out and saying, we don't like you. We don't like your energy here, so you need to go somewhere else where your energy is accepted. And I'm just not quite sure where that is yet, because if you want to know, my resume is quite long. We've done a lot of different things. Anyways, so I think I said that because I was going to read a little something that is to help you, anybody out there looking for employment. This is going to be something that if you repeat this daily, will help you to find a God that is a God. Woo! What a Freudian slip that was. Damn! A job that God wants you to do. I'm sorry, but the irony there. We do believe like our jobs are like God because they provide us, the money and all the things that we need to survive this world that we've been told is what it is. But anyways, for employment, I now dissolve and put aside all negative limiting beliefs about where I will work and what kind of job is available to me. I open myself to all of God's possibilities. I call for a perfect, satisfying, well-paying job to manifest in my life. I am always in the right place at the right time. For the Spirit of God directs my steps. Proverbs 16:9 and Romans 5:17. And this is a book that my wonderful, lovely godmother, Mary Lou, gave me back in 2012, before she passed. And I wish I would have read this book before she left. I wish I could have understood what she was trying to tell me and what everyone is trying to tell us about God before it's too late and we can't hear them. Here's the thing. It's like she passed the torch on to me to carry on the Spirit of God in a different way, in a different light. I don't know if I can explain what I'm trying to say. Okay, so just you're welcome if you're trying to find employment and that helps. I hope it does. The other one that I wanted to read, well, the whole point of this book is, thank God, to call what you want. The one mistake that so many Christians make, or people in general make in this life, is we speak about the way things are instead of what we wish to see in this world. Right? The 3D world, that's done, dead, already built, it's already there. You can't change what's already out there, but you can change what's in here to change what's in here to change what we see out here. Okay? It's all coming from within and being seen out here. So, what is the biggest mistake they make? That they call things the way they are. And they call things that are the way they are. By doing this, we're establishing the present circumstance or condition. Sorry. So I get to a point where things make Thank you for everyone that is here that has watched this video, and I understand how all over the place it has seemed. And you're probably like, well, geez, no wonder you don't have a job. You can't even stay on task. That actually wasn't the problem. I'm really good at everything I do. Not to toot my own horn. If we don't have confidence, then what do we have? If we don't know that we're good at what we're doing, when we are actually good at it, then and we can't recognize that in ourselves, then when we go and do our next job, we're never going to feel like we're worthy of it or good enough. And it's like, if you can't see your worth now and know that I'm good at what I do and I'm worthy of a good job, a well-paying job, then they don't deserve you anyways. Okay? So like I was saying, I know this kind of went everywhere, and it's like whenever I do a reading here in this house, in this building, there are things, people, energies, whatever it is, that just kind of intend to put confusion spells on me. And I know that all of this sounds a little wild, but welcome to my world. It's a little wild here. And now you get to see it. So if you want more of this, just tune in. I'm going to try to do a daily message while I'm searching for the place that I'm meant to be. Somewhere I can help, somewhere I can lend a helping hand and be of assistance and service to my fellow human beings. So far the world has chewed me up and spit me out a few bazillion times, it feels like. So once again, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do when I grow up. And speaking of that, the world doesn't owe you anything. I'm going to end on my spiritual AF cards, as you know I love to do. Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you, and all the gifts she's given you so far have been gifts. If you treat everything in this life like that, you'll be a lot happier. Unless you're a dick, then you'll probably just be grumpy. It's your choice, boo-boo. So yeah, I mean, unless you're a dick, then be grateful for everything the world has ever given you, and just know that it is only the stepping stones getting you to the next whatever-ness it is that you're supposed to be at. But I do know that luck is on your side, and that the tides are turning, the tables are turning. Oh yeah, so at the beginning of the message, there was a lot of just energy coming through and like information. Like people, I don't know, they paid other people money to try to stop you or block you, or some type of briberies or trickery. But it doesn't matter. What does matter is that God will never allow somebody whose pure intentions are truly of good nature. God won't allow you to be completely steamrolled by this world, and you might get really close to it and think there's just no way that you'll ever get out of it. But when you truly do have that mustard seed of faith, and then just allow that faith to grow and water it every day, and just thank God every day for the good things in your life, more good things will come, and goodness will continue to blossom in your life. And sometimes it might just be like that. I was getting this the other day too, like the failure to launch, like it just might be like a slow takeoff, you know, like you've tried this thing again and again, and every time it just like doesn't, but don't give up. God's like, just keep going, keep going, keep going. Those seeds you planted are still growing. And sometimes, you know, like some animals like have to be pregnant for like a couple years or something like that. It's kind of like that. Not every seed is going to bloom at the same time. Okay, we're all blooming at different times, and we're all at different places in the maturation process of life, you know, different spots of our path. So just keep going. Know that you are loved. Oh yeah, I haven't read this one either, but these were the ones that came up when I was shuffling earlier. And see, I even had it all ready so that I wouldn't get lost or distracted yet. I got distracted, but yeah, we came back to it, so it's all good. We came back around, and we'll finalize, we'll discuss what's going on here, and then we'll end it. But just remember, you can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. Take a moment and think about a major lesson in your life. Did your heart get broken? Did a friend betray you? Did that heartbreak teach you not to settle? Are you resilient and self-resilient now because you had to be? Think of the fucked up person who taught you that lesson. Send them a little cosmic thank you. Gratitude for the lesson you learned does not excuse what they did. It does help you avoid getting back in. It does help you avoid going back in for the same lesson with a new fucked up person, though. Or it should, hopefully. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times, but at least be grateful for those effed up people, because I don't know, maybe you're going to be that effed up person in their life that helps them learn a lesson, and whatever it is, just know gratitude is super gangster. So is just love in general. and choosing love instead of hate, making that conscious choice to literally choose love instead of hate. It is a choice. No one made you hate. That was a choice. You can stop hating today. Stop hating. Hate us. Shit. All right. I love you all. Thank you for stopping by. You are fire. You have so much power. Do not forget, you're the luckiest person in the world. I am so grateful that I remember why I'm here. I am so grateful to remember who I am. I am so grateful you stopped by. Love you, mean it. Bye. Oh, goodness. We'll see y'all on the next one if we can get this